Hey guys, welcome back to Ghoulin Around. Today we're doing something a little special. Today we're celebrating Easter. So, yeah, we got little bunny ears and we're looking really adorbs. Hashtag. But, today we're going to be going over Easter Bunny Kill Kill. We're going to be talking about that movie in celebration of Easter. Today, I am your host, Jason Massey, and joining me, as always,
Joanne Massey.
And Loretta Mooney.
So yeah, we're going to be talking about Easter Bunny Kill Kill. Movie came out in, 2006. Very low budget. Very,
They had a pretty decent budget. They, I
don't know where the fuck it went.
Yeah.
But I can tell you where it didn't go.
The
movie. But, yeah, for those of you who haven't seen the movie or haven't heard of it, I guarantee most of you probably haven't heard of it, because...
Don't watch it.
Or watch it. But, yeah, so the premise is... What the fuck is the premise of this movie?
I couldn't figure it out.
So basically how it's described is a sleazy, terrible dude, basically gets put in charge of this mentally handicapped kid, who is obsessed with Easter because his dad left on one Easter 10 years ago, and then he loves Easter, and then the dude treats him bad, and so this killer shows up who starts killing people who treat the kid like shit. That's the premise. Yeah, the movie very much was not that, or was that? The movie was a piece of garbage. I'm gonna just set that out there. It's not good.
I do have to say that I think the best thing about the movie was the kid's acting. He did pretty good.
Are you sure about that?
He did pretty good playing mentally retarded. You have to admit that.
I mean...
I think so. That's probably the only thing that was actually really good about this movie.
It was definitely...
Because then when he brought in, the sleazy stepdad or boyfriend, whatever he was.
They were all just
brought
terrible.
in the child molester for the boy. I was this is going so totally wrong.
The movie, you can tell from the beginning, was very... it felt like it was a student film, in terms of quality. I swear they spent not a single dollar on a light bulb in that movie. And it was all handheld. I feel like it was all handheld. I feel like
their entire budget went to plastic wrap.
Yeah, literally the entire house was fucking
covered.
They shot
it all took place in remodeling.
Yeah, it all took place in one house, and they were supposed to be remodeling, so there was plastic wrap literally everywhere in the house, which doesn't make sense because if you've ever remodeled your house, you don't fucking do it all at once. But yeah, and yeah, so the mom really pissed me off from the beginning of the movie because she was completely ignoring her kid, just trying to get in with this sleazy dude. And then literally the day later she gets a call from the hospital she works at, and she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna be gone basically for 24 hours. Hey, my kid, you just met this guy? Yeah, he's gonna watch you for the entire day."
Yeah, and he was so cruel to that kid.
Yeah.
But
so he ends up treating the kid like crap, and the kid gets a random Easter bunny from a hobo that he meets outside, and so of course he accepts this bunny for no reason, and the sleazy dude uses that over the kid and is like, "Oh, if you don't do what I'm going to tell you, I'm going to snap this rabbit's neck, I'm going to kill it,
or I'm going to tell your mom and she's going to make you get rid of it."
Yeah. And yeah, and then that's when the whole killing thing starts, and there's a bunch of people that die in it, but at the end of the movie, which you didn't fucking watch.
So, make it to the end.
I couldn't make it to the end. I will be honest, I made it to about 10 minutes before the end, and I'm I can't.
Is the whole movie.
Yeah, the end basically
so they're gonna tell me anyways.
How the movie ends. So, we were watching it, and Miguel literally came in at the end.
And we're like,
his only perception of the movie is the end, and he can tell you it's garbage. But Yeah, so at the end, it's revealed that the killer that was killing all the people was actually his mother. So his mother reveals herself after she slashes the sleazy dude's throat, and while he's like choking out and bleeding to death.
He's still talking.
He's still talking, by the way,
Yeah.
which is, not real. But she tells him, she's like, oh yeah, after I left, I never went there. I just stayed here and watched what you did. And she's like, after you treated him like that, I just decided, I'm going to kill you.
And so you find out that the father...
So she tells him that, so like you find out like midway through the movie that like when his father left, he died. But he didn't die because it was revealed that that day 10 years ago she burned him alive. And so she believed he was dead. He didn't actually die. He was just massively burned and scarred. Turns out he was the hobo that gave the kid
I kind of was thinking
the Easter
that.
bunny. And then after, like, literally their house is covered in blood. There's bodies everywhere. The hobo just walks in, takes off his hood. He's like, hey, kid, I'm your dad.
And then there's just dead bodies everywhere. And
Yeah,
he's just
and then
standing
the mom's like, oh my god, I thought I killed you. And he's like, yeah, no, you didn't, but I'm completely different. And
he's like, I want to be a part of this family. And he's like, I even helped. And he hands her like a head of one of the hookers.
Yeah. No, it was Lupe.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was Lupe.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, he hands her a head. He's like, I helped, see?
Yeah, I helped. I killed this girl.
And then it's like a happy family reunion at the end. They all start hugging
all three
and
of them
laughing.
hug, and then the movie ends.
I was like, what the... Oh my god. And of course this little kid is like totally fine with everything. Like he's like, he enjoys his mom killing these people for him.
Mm.
And then he's so happy his dad's back, and oh my god.
It was
so bad.
I just couldn't make it to that part. I was almost tempted to turn it off when he brought the child molester in.
Yeah. That was
I was just like, you know what? I don't know who wrote this or who created this, but that's
really
not
bad.
right.
Yeah,
That's not
really
right.
bad.
That
Fucked
was.
up movie.
I was about ready to turn it off at that point.
It was pretty disgusting.
Yeah,
That's
it was.
for sure. Yeah, this is a horrible movie.
Yeah.
And I guess, like, we looked it up. They had a $90,000 budget.
I don't know where the fuck it
Well,
went.
I saw when I was
understand.
watching it, it had, 4 stars on it?
4.9 out of 10 on IMDb.
Yeah.
I don't know how it scored so high.
I don't know. It should be 0.
It
The
should be
best
2.
part of this movie, tell them, is the Spanish part.
Oh my god, yeah. So these two guys are trying to break into
The
house because he left his tools there or whatnot. And the guy mostly speaks Spanish. He hires on this other guy. I guess he's like a friend or something.
To break in the house.
To break in the house and like beat up whoever's there because he's like, a big guy. And he's talking to him in Spanish, and the guy looks at him, he's like, I don't understand Spanish.
I know.
And he was like, oh, that's stupid. And he's like, speaking Spanish in America, now that's stupid.
We started cracking up.
That was the best line of the entire movie.
Yeah.
It was so funny.
The way he delivered that was just so funny.
It was weird that he went into the bathroom and like, I was like,
he was taking a shit watching videos, and I'm like, number one, you're breaking and entering. Like,
yeah,
you
he
should
took
at least
the time
be
to
like,
take a shit. I mean, they were
Watching
showing like
YouTube
the
or
whole thing.
something,
You
yeah.
could hear the splashing, and I was like,
It was fucking
what
weird.
the hell was this person thinking?
So
putting
that
this
shows
in?
up at the very end too. You missed that in like the credits. What is it called? What was it? The shit something production?
oh, Crap Productions?
Yeah, Crap Productions.
Yeah, that was the name of the...
So it shows like the toilet and it's got shit all over it, right? And it says
Yeah.
Crap Productions at the very end. I was
Yeah.
like, oh my god.
Also, at the end, it had a very sitcom-style outro in that, like, it showed every actor that was in it. Like, it showed a brief clip of them and then freeze-framed, and then it showed their actor name.
It was fucking... It was
Yeah,
bad.
it was very weird. And since they only had, like, 10 people in the movie, they did it for everyone, like, including the news anchor that shows up. Like, they showed his clip and then freeze-framed it and then put his in.
The one that was on the TV that showed up for like 5 seconds.
Mm.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, this movie is garbage. But I
don't think... Okay, honestly, I don't think I've ever seen such a bad movie before.
Oh, I have. I can tell you.
I mean,
But,
we watched the old ones, and I mean, we've seen a lot of stuff. But when you start putting, mentally retarded kids and a child molester because of some douchebag boyfriend, okay, that's when I'm like, no.
Yeah, the sleazeball, for you who haven't seen, but he basically calls up this drug dealing pedophile, and he's like, "Hey, I have this mentally handicapped kid. You want to come over and rape him as long as you give me drugs?"
Yeah.
And the guy's like, "Okay."
Yeah, and then the sleazebag the pedophile was like, well, he won't remember anything 'cause he's got a bottle of pills. He's going to, like, force them down his throat. And I'm like, oh, my God, okay, this is, like, going way to the point of I don't want to see this.
Thankfully, though, the pedophile is the first one that dies.
Yeah. Which I like.
Good.
Yeah.
I liked that part.
I thought he was going to die of a fucking heart attack after.
I was like, he was walking down the hall. He's like, "Come here." I'm like,
"Come here, little boy.
Are you okay? Like,
oh my God.
You need to sit down for a sec."
That was bad.
It was, this movie was just trash.
The one thing that was alright that we kind of discussed a little bit was the, like, gore factor. It was, like, alright for what it was.
Yeah. Yeah, they didn't do too bad with the blood.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, it was, it was not too over the top, but it was also not too, like, not there. Like, it was there enough for what you could see because the movie is very terribly lit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And some of the camera angles were not very good either.
I swear most of the budget went to editing and reshooting like a million different scenes because for one scene there's like 35 different camera angles. It's like, fucking calm down.
Yeah, there was a few scenes where it had like a scene over a scene over a scene.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, that is so annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I did not like... Honestly, if you weren't with me, I would have shut this movie off. I wouldn't have made it to the end.
See, and then you guys are going to criticize me because I turned it off 10 minutes before it ended.
I wouldn't have made it to the end. Because I've seen such shit like this. Like,
This was bad.
This movie was definitely worse in terms of overall quality than Thanksgiving, but Thanksgiving was still like the same
Type.
look and like feel, but it wasn't as like bad. Like, there's no pedophiles trying to get at a turkey in Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows? I don't know what the actors do in their free time. But, yeah.
Yeah, that's all I have to say. It's just trash. Don't spend money on it.
Oh,
definitely don't spend money on it. If you can
don't.
watch it for free because if you're like me and you enjoy bad quality movies, I don't want to say like bad movies, like I like watching bad movies. I like watching movies that just ended up really bad like this.
So you can criticize it.
No, it's more like I laugh along with the movie. Like, I'm like, wow, this is really bad, but I enjoy it. Whereas, like, movies that are just bad.
Okay.
Like Starman, it was so bad I enjoyed it.
Dark Star.
Dark Star.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Starman, for me, was a bad movie that I don't like, whereas Thanksgiving is a bad movie that I like.
Yeah.
Like, that's the difference.
We love our cheesy movies.
Yeah, I love fucking cheesy-ass movies.
Oh, I'm not wearing my Army of Darkness. I thought I was wearing my Army of Darkness shirt. I'm not. But yeah. That's all I have to say. It's all up to you guys.
I'm trying to think, like, what else there is to discuss about the movie, but we've pretty much talked about
Don't watch
all of it. Don't watch it or watch it. If you're like me, us, watch it.
Don't spend money on it, though.
Don't spend money.
No.
It's definitely not worth it. This movie does not deserve to be supported.
No. What's the next holiday that's coming up that we're going to be doing?
Easter. Let's see, what's after Easter?
What's at the end of May?
Cinco de Mayo?
Yes. Oh, we do have Cinco de Mayo coming up. I do have a movie for that. We're doing Cinco de Mayo next.
Alright, so edit all that out. Hey guys, we're doing Cinco de Mayo next.
Yeah. I had to think about that.
Yeah, so that will be the next big holiday we do. And then, yeah, we'll just keep going at it until we get to Thanksgiving. I swear, this whole thing's going to wrap up with Thanksgiving. I'm going to be so happy. we gotta watch Thanksgiving, and then we should watch Thanksgiving 3, The Search for Thanksgiving 2.
I thought that's what we were doing.
Yes, we should watch both
Oh my
of
god.
them.
Okay.
It's so good.
Yeah. Wrap it up, man.
Yeah, wrap it up. But, yeah, so, tell us what you think about cheesy, crappy movies, and tell us whether or not you enjoy them. Yeah. But anyway, like, subscribe, click the links below, ring the little bell so you'll know when we shoot up another video, and, yeah, keep going.